If you're struggling with perfectionism, this may be for you. Have you ever felt stuck because you wanted things to be perfect? I found that nowadays we strive for perfection way more than before. Perfect body, perfect routine. Like perfection is the solution for happiness. And what good example of the search of perfection is the movie Black Swan, which is a movie I really recommend. Very good movie. Anyway, in this movie, this girl that is played by Natalie Portman, this girl that is trying endlessly to be a better dancer, like to be the perfect dancer, and so she's giving out this idea of the chase of perfection, but it's turning out bad. And I'm going to explain you why it's doing this. I've always wanted to be perfect. My parents call that perfectionism. But so I've wanted to have perfect body, perfect mind, perfect health, and perfect Instagram account. That's why every day I do actions for it. Like I'll always sleep 8 hours because I don't want to do a day where I don't sleep that much. Otherwise, I will feel really bad and really like restless throughout the day. And I always eat healthy and nutrient dense food, and I also avoid doom scrolling. But the harsh truth is, even if I do those things, I could never be perfect because I sometimes sleep late, and I often have dry hair, like now, because of shampooing too much. But I've come to question, why do we want to be perfect? Or let me say, why do we strive for perfection? So there's a quote really interesting by Margaret Atwood that says, if I waited for perfection, I would never write a word. And that pretty sums up one thing, is that we are waiting to have everything prepared to start acting. For example, starting our business, because we want to learn before acting. But the truth is, the more you learn, the more you discover you know nothing, and it's only making you procrastinate more because fear of failure is coming more in. Like if you think you're gonna fail doing your first business, well, you are right, because you won't succeed at your first one until you like iterate and try again different things. So when I come back to my childhood, I wasn't the same. I wasn't chasing perfections, and I was trying a lot of things. I drew comics, I took pictures, I learned Photoshop, I filmed fun and fictional videos, and I learned piano all by myself. So I've never stuck with an art form, but as I grew up, I've created more and more limiting belief around my creation. Like, but what if other people don't like it? You'd see this coming, it's the fear of failure. Nowadays, I also think, but what if nobody subscribed to my newsletter? But I'm thinking, okay, never mind. Like, I'm doing this, and if I fail, it's for the best. And I'm so tired of being a perfectionist, because perfectionism has only did to me two things: spending enormous time learning without doing, and procrastinating everything because I'm too scared to do something that will disappoint me or other people. So, to come back to the question, why do we want to be perfect? I thought back, and Instagram and social media is one of the causes because everybody's posting their perfect moments, a trip to Los Angeles, a fancy dinner, going out, and in result, you think that this is a representation of other people's lives. Whereas in real life, it's not the same. Everything perfect fades away because of time. Let me give you an example. Imagine a perfect apple that is waiting to be eaten. Every millisecond, this apple will change. And it will be like at a 0.0001% be more rotten than the second before. So perfection is a picture, like those Instagram stories. What you can do to let go of this desire of perfection are two things. The first one is acceptation. You need to accept this emotion and recognize that you are searching for perfection. And to do so, I recommend you write down everything you think that will happen if you fail. And second advice I can give to you is cut down social media screen time so that you spend less time with influencers that give a perfect image of their life. But it's not all about influencers. I'm also doing this, like when I post on social media, it's like my pictures of perfect trips. It's like everything like this. And so maybe it may like make some people feel bad about their life. So what you need to do is not like throw away social media, but I think cutting down is a good option. And so I've deleted TikTok because I thought I was spending too much time on it. But I'm keeping Instagram, but I'm not using Instagram that much. I have set down a limit of 20 minutes each day of Instagram so that I don't consume content that much. So, but I've tried multiple methods to go to this result because like it took me like almost a year to come to this result of not being addicted to my phone anymore. And so I think cutting down your social media screen time will really like radically transform your life. Because before I hadn't like I did not have patience. I was not like someone that reads, someone that likes to see a lot of movies. I think most of us in our generation, like Generation Z, I think we are losing this connection we have with other people in when you compare like the 20th century to nowadays, like people spend way less time with their friends in real life. Like imagine if you're in the 50s, you're like bored after going home from work. Imagine this. Well, you just go out, you go see a movie, you may like knock at your friend's door, and it was like this, like we are not isolated, everyone. So my purpose now is to help you like reduce your screen time because of all the benefits that comes within this transformation. And so it is coming out on Sunday. Finally, it took me like a long time, but it's because I've like modified it quite a few times to ensure that it is a program that helps you cope with social media addiction and managing relapses. You can, for now, you can buy it in pre-sale, like for way cheaper, like it's €9 in pre-sale, and in real sale it will be like €20. So like you pay half the price. To finish this video, I'll tell you like 2 secrets you need to hear now. 2 things that are really important are turning off all notification except for calls, and the second one, when you want to scroll, please set a 10-minute timer. It will be like your procrastination timer. Within that time, you can like scroll guilt-free. It will be like a first step to like disconnect from the feeling that you have unlimited time on social media. So again, thank you for listening, and I'll see you again next week on my newsletter. If you want to learn more about the product, there's a link in bio to check it out. And also, if you want to have like those kind of videos but in a writing format, you can subscribe to my newsletter, because my newsletters are repurposed in YouTube videos. And again, it's on the same link. So yes, thank you and bye bye.